Simeon praying in the corner. What they did not know was that Simeon, who was very old indeed, had once been promised by God that he would not die until he had seen the Messiah. Simeon, who was very frail, suddenly became excited and stood up when he saw baby Jesus.
Excuse me, your child, what is his name?
Jesus.
Oh, I am so happy. God promised me that I would not die before seeing the Messiah in person. And I am certain that this baby is the Messiah. Oh, little boy, you may be old and very happy. May you live for us. Would I know my Savior, wrapped in swaddling bands, lying in the manger bed, and his leisure in his hand? Would I hear the angels? Would I feel his grace? Would I know the Holy Child? Would I know my Would I know my Savior, safe in Mary's arms, cradled in the lullaby, heaven's legion watching night? Would I know his goodness? Would I feel his grace? Would I know the Holy Child? I beheld his face. I think my heart would know him, praise the Holy One, for I can hear the Spirit whisper, this is God's own Son.
Beautiful song, Simeon.
Such wonderful words.
Well, Mary, we must be going if we want to make Bethlehem before sunset.
You are both blessed in having such a wonderful child. You will be great, but although not everyone will agree. Go in peace and take care.
We will. Goodbye, Simeon.
Mary and Joseph returned to Bethlehem, where they were still staying, until Mary was strong enough to make the journey north to Nazareth, where she and Joseph lived. Meanwhile, many, many miles to the east were three wise men. Some people considered them kings, who loved to study science. Their favorite subject was astronomy, the study of the stars. One day, they could not help noticing a new star, which seemed to shine more brightly than the others.
Look, Casper, look, Balthazar. I'm sure that's a new star. I've never seen it before. It's so bright.
Yes, I've read about this in the past. Just check old books to see what this means. I knew this would happen, but I never imagined it would be so soon. It is written that the star will only appear when the King of the Jews is born. We must go to Judea and find the baby king. But the land of Judea is ruled by the Romans, and the king there is Herod. It would be rude not to ask permission first.
Okay, let's do it then. Come on, let's prepare the camels for a long journey to Jerusalem and ask King Herod where we are to find the King of the Jews.
And so the intrepid wise men, Yolka, Casper, and Balthazar, set out with their camels to start their long journey across the desert to Jerusalem. Usually they traveled at night, following the star that shone brighter than ever. Soon they made their way to King Herod's court.
Shall our useful sisters in?
We have come a long way, Your Majesty, and you know we should take up more of your time than necessary.
What can I do for you? We are astronomers, Your Majesty. Have you not recently noticed the new shining star, which is brighter than the others and which is almost overhead? I know little of these matters. We have studied these things a great deal, and we believe that this star is to mark the birth of the King of the Jews. Do you know where he is born? We have come to pay him honor.
It is said, Your Majesty, that from the little town of Bethlehem will come a king who will be known as the Shepherd of Israel.
Right, I think that was your answer. Go to Bethlehem by all means and pay the little King of the Jews homage. I only ask of you to come back this way so that I may too go pay him homage. Very good, Your Majesty. Between you and me, I have no intention
king I should remain. No mere child was let in my womb.
And so Casper, Melchior, and Balthazar retrieved their camels and continued their way to Bethlehem, where baby Jesus was still staying with Mary and Joseph in the stable. Inevitably, as the night wore on, they became tired and lay down to sleep. Little did they know that while they slept, their camels made their own entertainment.
So let's remember.